Ichikotsu warm-up. We'll play through the scale first, and then we'll play Ukagai, which is the netori piece for Ichikotsu. Ichikotsu is the Doyo, or interseasonal mode. Ichikotsu refers to the ancient pitch of D, which is a little bit below our modern pitch of D. What we'll do is we'll go over the fingerings first, and then we'll play netori together to get used to the Ichikotsu mode. Going from right to left, the first one is Fu, all holes closed. Right, not kari, not meri, right in the middle of the flute's range. Ho is a little bit meri. Back to the neutral position for U. Stay there for E. And keep the back hole closed for Ya. Relatively, this is the same kind of fingering that we use for, well, not the fingering, but the actual, the tones are relatively placed the same way as we use them in Fuke Shakuhachi as well. Again, from right to left, Fu, Ho, U, E, Ya. Notice you don't have to do a lot of meri-kari movement for this one. Just Ho is going to be a little meri, and the rest are pretty neutral feeling. That's again also a feature of the characteristic of this mode. It's the grounding mode. It's very settled. There's not a whole lot of movement. When you're preparing for a new season, you're kind of getting yourself situated before the work of that season starts, right? As I'm making this video right now, we're coming out of winter and we're moving into spring, right? So getting bikes out of the shed, dusting things off, right? Cleaning things off of the snow, taking the cover off of the air conditioning unit outside and that kind of thing, right? Not all of these are things that they would have done in the Muromachi era in Japan, but nevertheless, we do have things that kind of change from season to season, right? And this is the time to get situated into the coming season of spring. In this case, again, Fu Ho Ue Ya. Right, next to the left of Ya is Ri, hole 1, that's the top hole. On the front is closed, everything else is open, including the back hole. He is played as it is in many other modes. Bottom 3 holes are closed on the front. The next one is Kan. We're going to skip that because we won't use it much in Ichikotsu. And then you have Jo all the way to the left, right? The 2 top holes on the front are closed. You have to play it kind of strong. Right? Jo should be an octave above U. Right? If your breath is supported in your lower abdomen, it should be easy to make. Again, Fu, Ho, U, E, Ya, Ri, Hi, skip Kan, and then jo. In older scores, or maybe the oldest way of playing jo was actually with these two closed instead. That's holes 2 and 3 on the front. Or in Hitoyogiri terms, that would be actually 3 and 4, right? Back is open, top and bottom holes on the front are open as well. And you play it very kari. I actually prefer that sometimes though, because it's actually a little bit easier in the context of a piece. So you can use whichever one you want. Regardless, using the first fingering that I showed you, we'll go again through fu, ho, u, e, ya, ri, hi, skip kan, then jo. All right, good. So next, we'll go ahead and play Doyo Netori. In Oshiki, Banshiki, and Sojo, it's just called Netori because we use that same tune that we use in those modes, and it works, right? Right, but in Ichikotsu and Hyojo, that melody doesn't fit on the flute. There's not enough range for it to actually be transposed into those two modes. So we play something else, and even though it has the same function as Netori to get us into the mode, we call it Ukagai. Let's play Ukagai for the Ichikotsu mode. First, uri-ya. Next you have ri-ru. Ru changes depending on context. In this case, we're going to play ri-meri and go down about a half tone. I find it easier to play by putting my other index finger down. Ri-ru. Like that. Ri-ru-e-u. Then ri-u, ri-u. The first one's kind of quick. Okay, let's play Ukagai one more time. Good, there you go. So the video you just saw was just a small part of what we do on Hitoyogiri community lessons. We meet 4 times a month, working together to both learn and breathe new life into these ancient pieces from medieval Japan. While the main focus is on playing, we also take time to learn from other musical traditions of the era, including Shomyo, Buddhist chant, Gagaku, and No music. N-O-H, right? Not no music. I always want to make jokes there, which are all related to Hitoyogiri in their own ways. The cost is $50 per month, and you can either attend live or just watch the videos yourself afterwards. Lots of people who are kind of introverted like me prefer to do it that way. That's fine too. But there's always time after each session for questions and individual attention, as well as community discussion on the Discord platform. So I really love sharing this with people. It's been a lot of fun, over the past decade or so, kind of researching this and trying to resurrect this ancient tradition. And I'm really grateful that I'm able to use that to support my family a little bit as well. If you're inclined to join us, we would love to have you. You can sign up through the link in the description. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.